Most killers want to disappear. They want no witnesses, no evidence, nothing connecting them to what they did. But every now and then, you get someone who is the complete opposite of that, like in Northern California in late 1968. A 17-year-old named David Faraday and his 16-year-old girlfriend Betty Lou Jensen are parked on a remote road on a December night when someone approaches the car and shoots them both. Betty Lou is found about 30 feet from the vehicle, shot 5 times in the back. There's nothing linking it to anything. No suspect, no motive, no leads. Then, 6 months later, July 4th, 1969, a young woman named Darlene Ferrin is shot and killed in her car at a lover's lane near Vallejo. The man with her, Michael Mageau, is shot multiple times but survives. Again, no suspect. And then the letters start. On August 1st, 1969, 3 Bay Area newspapers, the San Francisco Chronicle, the San Francisco Examiner, and the Vallejo Times-Herald, all receive nearly identical handwritten letters. The writer claims credit for both attacks, provides specific details about the crimes that only the killer could know, the type of ammunition used, how many shots were fired, the exact position of the bodies. He proves he was there. And then he issues a demand. Print this letter on the front page, or he'll kill again. Every paper receives 1/3 of a 408-symbol cipher that he claims contains his identity. He says that when the police crack it, they will have him. Investigators immediately hand the cipher to the FBI and the CIA. Neither can crack it. It's a married couple, 2 school teachers named Donald and Betty Hardin, who solve it within a week at their kitchen table. What they find inside is one of the most chilling things ever written by a serial killer, and it tells police almost nothing useful. The message says that he likes killing people because it's more fun than hunting wild game, because man is the most dangerous animal of all. It says that when he dies, he'll be reborn in paradise, and everyone he's killed will become his slaves. He doesn't give his name because he says it would slow down his collection of slaves for the afterlife. He signed the letter with a circle and a cross, his symbol, the Zodiac. Over the next year, the killings continue, and the letters keep coming. He kills 2 more people at Lake Berryessa in September 1969, tying them to a tree and stabbing them. He writes the date and his body count on the car door before he leaves. In October, he shoots a cab driver named Paul Stein in the back of the head in San Francisco. 2 days later, the Chronicle receives another letter. Inside it is a piece of Paul Stein's bloody shirt, cut out and kept to prove it was him. In a later letter, he threatens to shoot children on a school bus and describes exactly how he'd do it. He keeps a running tally in his letters, signing off with me equals 13, SFPD equals 0. The letters keep arriving through 1974, over 20 of them in total, and buried inside one of them is a second cipher, 340 characters long, that nobody can crack. Not the FBI, not the CIA, not any of the thousands of amateur codebreakers who spend years trying. It takes until 2020, when a team of 3 people across 3 different countries spend months running 650,000 possible solutions through custom software before it finally breaks open. What does it say? He taunts the police for trying to catch him. He says he's not afraid of the gas chamber because it'll send him to paradise faster. And still, no name, no identity. Whoever the Zodiac was, he was never caught. 2 of his 4 ciphers remain unsolved to this day. Now take everything that made the Zodiac terrifying, the letters, the taunting, the need for the whole city to know it was him, and put it in New York City in the summer of 1976. That's David Berkowitz. But where the Zodiac was cold and cryptic, Berkowitz was something raw and more unhinged, and in some ways that made him harder to read. It starts on July 29th, 1976, in the Bronx. when Berkowitz walks up to a parked car late at night and shoots 2 young women inside. One of them, 18-year-old Donna Loria, dies instantly. Her friend survives. Police have nothing to go on. And then over the next several months, more shootings happen across the city, always late at night, always couples or women alone in parked cars, always a .44 caliber revolver. Young women with long dark hair seem to be his specific target. The city starts calling him the .44 caliber killer, and people are genuinely scared to go out. Then, in April 1977, 2 more people are shot and killed in the Bronx, and this time Berkowitz leaves something at the scene, a handwritten letter addressed directly to the police captain leading the investigation. The envelope on the back reads, "Blood and family, darkness and death, absolute depravity, .44. Inside, for the first time, he signs it Son of Sam and explains that Sam is a demon who lives inside his neighbor's black dog and orders him to kill. The city spirals. A few weeks later, he writes a letter to Jimmy Breslin, a popular columnist at the Daily News. The letter rambles and rants and refers to himself as the Son of Sam. Breslin publishes it. The city reads it. And then something strange happens that tells you everything about what Berkowitz actually wanted from all this. Women across New York City start cutting or dyeing their hair because his victims all had long, dark hair. An entire city of women are changing how they look because of him. He reads about it. He loves it. What do the letters actually reveal about why he did it? At the time, police built a psychological profile from his writing that described someone neurotic, paranoid, feeling deeply rejected by the world, and desperate to matter. After his arrest, when a parking ticket near his last crime scene led investigators to his door, Berkowitz sat down calmly and admitted everything. He said the dog told him to do it. Later, he admitted that was a lie he'd constructed to seem insane. The real answer, according to the psychologist who interviewed him, was simpler and sadder. He felt invisible, and the letters made him impossible to ignore. He was sentenced to 365 years in prison. He's still there. The Zodiac was never identified. 2 killers, 2 completely different approaches, but underneath both of them was the same need: to be seen, to be in the room with investigators without being catchable, to watch a city read their words and feel powerless. And in both cases, it worked, at least for a while. So what does it say about us that they knew writing the letters would make us terrified? That they understood, before anyone caught on, exactly how much power a few words on a page could have? Comment your thoughts below, and don't forget to like and subscribe while you're there.